He leaned over Rollingfield and pried open an eyelid. The senator smacked his chops and muttered something incomprehensible. His liver-spotted hand groped around the blubber burying his crotch. "Where is it, my boy? Find it for Rolly." Albrecht held either side of Rollingfield's face. "Look into my eyes, Senator." "Oh, yes." Rollingfield's chins quivered, and his tongue darted between his lips. "What else would you like?" "Just listen." "I'm listening, dear boy. But first, tell me you like what you see." He jiggled his belly fat. Behind Albrecht, Shadrach sniggered. "Think I'm gonna throw?" Buck said. The door opened and closed, and Buck's footfalls sounded like a herd of cattle stampeding down the stairs. "Future guildmaster, you say?" Shadrach said. "It's how you like them, dearest. Dumb and malleable. Now, can we get this over with?" "My way's better." Shadrach patted the knives in his baldric. "I didn't cultivate." Albrecht clamped his hands over Rollingfield's ears and hissed. "Such a high-up political ally, just to have you send him bobbing down the river." He removed his hands from the senator's ears, eliciting a jowl-wobbling, overly moist smile. "You're so naughty," Rollingfield said. "Whispering your salacious secrets and not letting me hear because I'm such a bad boy." He rolled onto his side and slapped himself repeatedly on the buttock. "Bad Rolly. Bad, bad, bad Rolly." Albrecht looked at Shadrach, who merely shrugged and mouthed, "Should have given him more." "Senator," Albrecht said above the spanking. "Senator!" Rollingfield flopped onto his back and lifted the apron of flab that had been covering his nethers. "Oh, mother." Albrecht shifted his gaze to the senator's glazed eyes. Before we get down to business, Rolly, I wanted to ask you to do something for me." Rollingfield propped himself up on one elbow. "Anything you like, dear boy." "It's about the Senate." "Right first, politics later." "But you said anything, Rolly, remember?" Rollingfield sighed and fell back on the bed. "One of those, are ya, little tease? Very well. What is it you wish to know?" "A friend of a friend went to the Senate building earlier today, and he's not been seen since." "Tall fella in a brown hat and white thingamawhatsit over his armor?" "Surcoat, Senator?" Shadrach's breath was hot on Albrecht's ear as he whispered, "That's him. Ask where he is." Yes, thank you," Albrecht hissed back, swatting the midget away. "Because I obviously wouldn't have thought of that myself." Rollingfield pushed himself into a sitting position and gawped at Shadrach. "You brought a friend." He patted the mattress. "Come on, sonny. Don't be shy." "Senator," Albrecht said, "I need to know what happened to this man. His name is—" "Zalis," Rollingfield said. "The prefect told me when I went to see the prisoner and sign off on his execution. Good-looking fellow. Such a waste come tomorrow, but it's the only way to deal with those holy types." "You're going to execute him?" "Enough," Rollingfield said. I don't know what was in that cocktail, but I'm gonna explode if I don't have you right this instant. And then I mean to have your little friend too. I've not felt so vigorous in years. A moment more, Senator. Albert frowned at the glass on the nightstand. For whatever reason, the powder seemed to be having a paradoxical effect, probably due to the absorbency of the blubber. Where are you holding Zalus before the execution? The jail, of course. Now, do be a good chap, and... Which jail? Shadrach demanded. Small one, Rollingfield said. Just like you, a teensy-weensy jaily-waily. Straight, Shadrach said. What street's it in? A thick rope of slobber ran from the corner of Rollingfield's mouth. Oh, I feel sleepy. He flopped over onto his side. Straight, Shadrach said, drawing a dagger. Albert grabbed his wrist and held up a staying finger. The jail, Senator. We could all go together. You said you liked the look of Zalus, remember? Oh, yes, Rollingfield slobbered. 101st Street. Arse end of the Senate building-y thingy.